trying to reach my friend. Hello? I really need to talk to my friend. I miss them so much. Can you connect me to my friend, please? I need to talk to my friend because it's been days. I've been stuck in quarantine. I can't talk to my friend. What? I can't hear you. I have a banana in my ear. Oh. Did you know that it's National Banana Day? I just found that out this morning. No, you can't use your banana as a phone. That's silly. But I sure miss my friends. I want to call them. I miss them. I miss them terribly. I used to play this silly game in my class where we'd talk on our banana at lunchtime. That's silly. You can't talk on a banana. That's silly. And we would call each other from table to table. I'm going to hang up my banana now because I want to read this book about friends. Eric Carle. Eric Carle's Friends. That's the name of the book. So I'm going to put down my banana. Oh, yes, here he is over here. He's going to listen to my book with me. Yeah. And here's Cindy. She's going to listen too. Yeah. I decided to switch to Eric Carle books because this was supposed to be the theme we were going to work on in our next theme for books, and our next author study was Eric Carle. But school was closed because of this whole coronavirus stuff. But when I looked at this book, Eric Carle Friends, I thought, wow, this really says a lot about friendship and how you can hold on to a friend even if you don't get to see them very often. I don't know about you, but I am really missing my friends. Yeah. So I'm going to read this book about Eric Carle. So here's the front cover, right? And here's the back cover, look. And here's the spine, that's right, yep. And this, of course, is the end pages, right? And all these pretty colors. Look what he did. Can you see what he did? Looks like an art project. Yeah, Eric Carle is quite an artist, isn't he? He likes to paint paper, and then he keeps it, and he uses it again for collage. Yeah, so he might color that paper all up beautiful, and then he's going to save it, and maybe he'll cut it up and use it for things like this girl's dress. Huh? Ah, he can use it for collage. Recycle your paper. Don't throw it in the trash. It just hogs up landfills, and that's no good. Eric Carle Friends. Here is the title page. More flowers. Spring is the best time for flowers. Look, you see him up close? Look what he did. He painted that paper all speckly with red and black, and then he saved all the scraps and made a flower bouquet. Yeah. Once there were two friends who were always together. Together they played and ran and danced and told each other secrets. Do you like to tell secrets to your friends? I do. Only my bestest friends get to hear my secrets. Yeah, it's fun to share a secret, isn't it? But one day the boy was all alone. His friend was gone. She had moved far, far away. I miss her, he said. Wherever she is, I must find her. Oh. Then he took a deep breath and he counted to 10. Oh, you want to help? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And jumped into the swift river. The water was cold. Brrr. Ew, look at that nice paint strokes. Look, he's got green and blue. Does look like a river. You could paint that too, I'll bet. The river was wide, so it took a long time to swim across it. It does take a long time to swim across the river. I wouldn't recommend it. No, don't go jumping into rivers. Not safe. Especially now, it's too cold. Yeah, river runs swift. Don't go swimming in rivers right now. No. When he got to the other side, it was already dark. Oh, look. He painted the paper black. And then he cut out some little stars and stuck them all over it. The stars watched over him as he fell asleep. Zzz. Do you like to look at the stars at night? I do. Yeah. The next morning, he saw a tall mountain ahead. He started up one side of it, and the path was steep. It was hard work. Finally, he got to the top, and then he slid right down the other side. Plunk. You know how we go up the mountain? Here we go. Oh, over the top. Look at this mountain. Isn't that pretty? He is a good artist. Yeah. The boy landed in a broad meadow. It was a hot day. The grass was dewy, damp, and cool. He strolled through it. Look how he painted the grass. Long strokes of different shades of green and yellow. Now don't throw that paper away. You might need it. Then all of a sudden it began to rain. Splish, splash. He had to dash through the falling drops. Oh, look how he made the rain. Can you see that? First he painted it blue. And there's some speckles of white. And look, he hasn't even painted streaks. He has scratched streaks of the blue out to make these white streaks to look like rain. That's very clever. I really like that. After a while, the boy felt tired. He fell asleep and dreamed that he was floating on a cloud. Look at all the shapes in the clouds. The other day, the white clouds were so pretty and they made shapes. And I was using my imagination to see what kind of shapes I could see in the clouds. Rabbits and cats and cotton balls. Yeah. He woke up deep in a forest. Dark shadows danced around him. Eek! He rushed out of the woods into... Look at this complicated painting. Oh my goodness. Very busy, isn't it? A flower garden. Oh, wow. He gathered a bouquet. Look, he picked all the flowers and made a bouquet. Now, if you're going to pick flowers, be sure that you're in a meadow or somewhere that people don't mind you picking flowers. Don't go picking flowers in people's gardens without permission. That's not polite. No, they get very upset when you do that. Yeah. Maybe you could plant a garden and you could pick your own flowers, but don't pick someone else's flowers unless you have permission. Yes. Yeah. And there was his friend. I have found you, he shouted. I knew you would come, she said. Together they played and ran and danced and told each other secrets. What do you see now? Look at all the pieces of paper that he made. He's using them again. Look. There's that speckled print paper. Here's the bouquet. All he did was cut it out. He saved it for the next picture. Right? What do you think's happening? Let's see. And they got married. Do you think they were really getting married? I don't know. Kind of still look like kids. Maybe they're just pretending to be married? What do you think? Maybe when you love your friends so much, you pretend to get married. Yeah. This looks like the ocean print. Look, can you see on his suit? Maybe it's the ocean print paper that he painted, or maybe it's the rain paper that he painted. He used it again, didn't he? Very creative. Up and look. There's a picture of Eric Carle when he was a little boy with his friend. Look, it says France, 1932. I think that says France. 1932, and there's little Eric. And he's giving his friend a hug. Do you want me to read this part? What's it say? It says, "Here I am with a friend in Syracuse, New York. I was 3 years old, and so was she. My German mother took this picture. She wrote Junie, 1932, in the corner." Oh, that says Junie. That doesn't say France. That says Junie, 1932. His mother wrote that. "When I was 6, I moved very far away, and we never saw each other again." Oh, that's That's so sad. I often think about my long ago friend, and I wonder what happened to her. Well, that's a sad story. Do you think Eric Carle had Facebook when he was a kid? No. Do you think he had email? No. How do you think that people stayed in touch with each other in 1932? Do you think they wrote letters? Can you write a letter? That's a good thing to do. It helps you practice your writing and your letters, right? Yeah, practice your reading too, because when they write a letter and they send it back, then you have to learn to read it, right? So you could write a letter to a friend. Your mom and dad, if they have your friend's telephone number, you can text each other. What does texting mean? Well, text means you write a message. Yeah, that's small. They use their thumbs instead of your fingers to type, and you write a message to a friend. Yeah. Or you can FaceTime each other now. You can do something called Skype. Yeah. Or you can do something called Zoom. Yep, that's a good way. There's all kinds of message ways to talk to each other now, so you don't lose touch with your friends. Yeah, it's hard to stay in touch with your friends. Poor Eric never got to know his friend again. But you know what? I'll bet after this book came out, he ended up finding his friend again. I bet he did. And there's the end pages with those beautiful collage. Yep. And look, here's a message about Eric and his wife. No, I don't think she was the friend. I don't think so. Let me read. It says, Eric Carle and his wife, Barbara, or Bobby, have been married for quite a long time. This happy fact was one of the primary inspirations for an innovative book. Oh. Born in the United States, Eric Carle was taken as a 6-year-old child by his parents back to their native country, Germany. Later, he studied at the Academy of Applied Arts in Stuttgart, Germany, and he returned to New York in his early 20s as a graphic designer and an artist. His many picture books are now known and loved by children all around the world. In 2002, he and his wife opened the Eric Carle Museum of Picture Book Art. There's a museum. The Eric Carle Museum of Picture Book Art in Amherst, Massachusetts, where the works of distinguished picture book artists, nationally and internationally acclaimed, are exhibited in 3 spacious galleries. So there he is with his wife. I don't think his wife is the same friend in the book, though. Yeah, because he said in the book that he did not see his little friend anymore when he was 3. Yeah, that's not the same person. And he made a new friend, and he married her. Yeah. Well, friends, I hope you find some ways to stay in touch with your friends. I know I'm missing mine. Yeah. So maybe you can call them on your banana. No, you can't call a friend on a banana for real, but you can pretend it's a phone. And give them a call or give them a message and tell them how much you miss them. Yeah. Or draw them a picture. Send them a letter. Whatever you need to do. I'm sure you'll get back to them soon. This was fun reading you this book, guys. Have a good day. It is April 15th, National Banana Day. I don't know. Somebody else made it up. That's just what it is. Bye, guys. I love you the most.